Jude, caps lock base. You take the portable amp from the wall socket. 2. Jude, open lunch top. You like to make yourself comfy in your plushie pile before getting down to business with your computer. Jude, get down to business. Hey look, Joan is online! Hooray! Also, it looks like Danny pestered you about something yesterday, but you missed it. You greet Joan, but she does not respond. She is undoubtedly gallivanting around her house in a state of barely restrained birthday mirth. She may also be retrieving the 2 packages and the 2 envelopes which you are certain came in the mail for her earlier. You will wait a little while and see if she returns before you head out. Jude, see if Danny left you a sweet new wrap. It does not appear so, but you just never know with that crazy and cool girl. So cool!
Hey. Oh, you're asleep again, aren't you? Or do you even know if you are? I still don't get how that works. It's like nothing means anything. It's so cool getting hella chumped by your coquettish damn riddles all the time. I don't know why I believe anything you say. I'm like the Grand Marshal of gross chumpage, waving around my faggoty chump doctor baton, assistant director of chumpography, celebrated author Ernest Chumpingway. Wait, weak. Chumple Stiltskin? Chumple Dipshit? Yeah. You're asleep, yes or no? ASL, being species, baboon, kangaroo rat? If kangaroo rat, yiff twice, please. Okay, well, you're not saying anything, so I guess whether you're non-awake or unasleep or whatever, you're just not around and I'm wasting good material. Even worse, I'm wasting a killer persona here. Like, I don't know, like a wide-open V-shaped leotard and a fuck-ton of body paint. Some, like, sinewy, back-arching Cirque du Soleil-looking motherfucker, always low to the ground, getting a good prowl on. Like, I dropped my keys in the dark. Nimblest son of a bitch who ever had the gumption to glue a nasty pair of latex cat lips to his face. For a reason, that wasn't a joke. Jude, hey, where are you? Seriously, I'm sitting here tonight with a fucking bag of kibble jacked open in my lap and primed for goddamn bear, and you're gone? By the way, my name is Aquit Permusk. Hardest buttock in the jungle, tempered steel. Hey, yeah, just wanted to give you this remix I finished. Here. So, yeah, you don't have to respond to any of that, by the way. I'll probably forget half the shit I said anyway. Talk to you tomorrow.
Jude, open Fresh Jams. You open the Fresh Jams media player and add Danny's remix to the playlist. Jude, open Echidna and go to emmaspaintadventures.com. GT boggled vacantly at these shenanigans. It begins to dawn on you that everything you did may have been a colossal waste of time. You open your web browser and visit MSPA. You navigate to a random page in the middle of the latest epic. Looks like he was just finishing up some sort of weird tangential intermission here. Whatever it was, it clearly advanced the plot in no relevant way whatsoever. You've killed a little time, but still no sign of Joan. Jude, pester Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. What's up with you, sis?
Haha, good one. It's alright, being chill, I guess. You know how it goes.
Great. Feeling cool today, Miss Cool Chick.
Oh man, you know it.
So cool.
You know, shit is ice cold up in here. Shit is wicked bananas, I'm telling you.
So, have you talked to Joan today?
Yeah, we were just talking a while ago about how she sucks at her Sylladex. Can you believe she uses stack? That kid is ridiculous.
Lol. Well, that doesn't sound like much fun.
What was it you use again? Wait, never mind. I forgot whenever we talk about your goofy moduses, I get a migraine. What do you want with Joan?
I want to tell her happy birthday, and ask about her birthday package.
Oh, yeah, I was being sort of cagey and told her to check the mail because I was wondering if mine came yet.
I think it did.
Yeah?
And I think mine came too.
So, I guess you want to know if she likes it or something?
No. She will not open it. She will lose it.
Oh. Wow. Sorry to hear that, I guess?
No, it's good, actually, because she will find it again later when she really needs it. Which is, of course, why I sent it in the first place.
See, like, I never get how you know these things.
I don't know. I just know that I know.
Alright.
Anyway, I have to go. I have to feed Beck, which is always a bit of an undertaking.
Man, if I were you, I'd just take that fucking devil beast out behind the woodshed and blow its head off.
I don't think I could if I tried.
Yeah, say hi to your grandma for me, okay?
Oh, yes, I guess an encounter with her is almost certain. It is usually intense.
Well, isn't it always with family? But she sounds like a total badass.
Yeah, she totally is. Anyway, gotta go.
See ya!
Danny, strife! Ross is online.
I require a font of frighteningly accurate yet infuriatingly non-specific information. Do you know where I can find a wellspring of this sort?
Yes, okay, but we can't talk for long.
You have plans?
Well, yes, I do, but it's just that you will lose your internet connection soon, and we won't talk again for a pretty long time. Not until you enter.
Enter?
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about. This was the itch that needed scratching. My avarice for the inscrutable. It is limitless.
Lol. What did you want to know?
You've been insisting today was the big day. We would all play a game you didn't know the name of, a game you said I'd get in the mail, and did. One that would help me answer some questions. But Strider is being obtuse. I can't catch Joan at her computer, and you don't even have the game yourself, and on top of all that, my internet is unstable. So, are you sure today is the day?
There sure are a lot of challenges, but yes, I am sure. Danny is cool. You know she'll come around when the time is right. She just has a lot of work to do first, and so do you. You'll need to keep searching for a stable signal and power source. It'll be hard, but don't give up. And don't worry about me either. Focus on playing with Joan at first. It all starts with you two.
Is there nothing else you can say to prepare me for this? I'm sure you think little of blithely upsetting dark forces with Grandma Moreau over there on Hell Murder Island, but honestly, I've only read a few books on it.
Dark! That's ridiculous. I don't really know what to tell you, other than it's not going to be what you think it is. And most importantly, you will have your questions answered, but they will be the ones you haven't thought to ask yet. Just be patient and brave. You'll see. It'll be fun. Uh-oh. Looks like you've got to go. Take care, Ross.
Jude, be the other boy. You are now the other boy several hours in the future. It appears a secret passage in the mausoleum has been opened. It's getting awfully toasty in here. You gather up your belongings, including your dead cat. Ross, descend. Jude, stop being the other boy and pester Joan again. You spent enough time for now concerning yourself with the future of your friends. Joan will not be available until later. By then she will have her hands full, as will you. You pack up your lunch shop and get ready to take care of some business downstairs. Jude, descend. Try as you might, you can't stop your mind from drifting to the fate of your friends. You dwell on a particular configuration of reminders on your finger. Also in the future, but years, not hours, under bare white branches, a sentry awakens.
Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom.
Some stuff about capture codes and punch card alchemy. Is anyone actually reading any of this, or are they all dead? I don't know if anyone besides us is even alive and playing the game, or if anybody even really cares what we have to say. Ross said I should add some stuff to this FAQ if anything occurred to me, so I guess I'm doing that. I figure at the very least, it will be a good reference for just us to use. But Danny probably won't read any of this because she's sort of this whopping stupid horse, but whatever. I finally figured out what those weird codes on the back of capture log cards are for. Well, Maybe not where they're always for, but a way that Spurb has exploited them for an in-game purpose. Every captured item stamps a card with a unique code, and a gizmo in Spurb called the Punch Designix will punch a unique pattern of holes in a card which is derived from that code. The punched card can then be used with other gizmos to duplicate the item and or combine it with another item. I got to thinking about this, and with my amazing hacker skills, I noticed a trend. The whole pattern is based on a fairly simple cipher, converting the capture code to binary. And then the binary pattern is punched, where 1 is a punched hole and 0 is an unpunched slot. So, here's the table, just to be clear. There are a couple oddball characters at the end to bring it up to 63. 0 through 63 equals 64 total, i.e. 6 bits, because the binary representations of the capture code characters are 6 bits each, which have a range of 0 through 63. So, for instance, the capture code for the hammer is NZ7UN6BI. Look up the index for N first, which is 49. The binary of 49 is 110001. Keep doing that for all the characters and you get N equals 11001, Z equals 100011, 7 equals 000111, U equals 011110, N equals 110001, 6 equals 000110, E equals 001011, I equals 010010. Okay, that's the pattern that will be punched on the card. But the bits are arranged top to bottom, left to right, in 4 columns like this, or punched on a card like this. Wow, okay, that pretty much looks like shit, but you get the idea. So to combine 2 items, you just overlap 2 punched cards. Only the places where both cards have a hole will show through. So it's sort of like a bitwise and operation on both cards. The new pattern gives you the code for the new item. For instance, combining the code for a hammer and a pogo ride gives a new code, with less holes obviously, which translates to 126GH48G. The whole pattern went on to make the pogo hammer, which is so rad, you have no idea. I've also wondered if you can combine items in other ways, like a bitwise OR. That means you would get more holes, not less, i.e. the new pattern has a hole for every hole on either card. This pattern will be accomplished by double punching a card. Like 2 codes, 1 card. I've got to try that sometime. But there are some mysterious things about all this. First of all, with all the hole slots, there are 48 bits in total, which means there are almost 300 trillion possible codes, and 300 trillion sounds huge. But when you consider it, it is supposed to account for all conceivable items, including all the wacky combinations of stuff. It suddenly doesn't seem that big. This leads me to believe that not every combination of items has a viable duplicate. But this is kind of obvious anyway, since there are lots of dead combinations out there. Like, for instance, a gun and an atomic bomb could make some sort of ultimate death ray. But for that matter, a shoehorn and a potted plant could lead to the exact same pattern. So weird. Also, it seems like combined items will always have patterns with either much fewer holes or much more holes than more ordinary items, which will occupy the vast meaty middle of all possible patterns. It is strange and counterintuitive that more complex objects have simpler patterns, but hey, there you have it. But all this sort of makes me guess the system can be cracked in some way. Like, if you have a complicated item and you want to extract simpler item components from it, there might be some algorithm for deriving the pattern you want, or at least narrowing down the possibilities. There might also be ways of charting through the simpler patterns on both ends of the bit spectrum, and pinning down the ones that will make cooler stuff. Who knows? I want to ask Jude about this because he's really good at this sort of thing somehow, even though he doesn't have my elite hacker cred. Too bad he makes himself so scarce all the time. Jude, if you ever read this, let me know what you think.
You enter the laboratory. Ross, look for mad scientists. There are no scientists to be found, mad or otherwise. Or anyone for that matter. The lab appears to be deserted. There is a kiosk though. It looks like the kiosk monitors the lab's enormous hub grid. Jude, transportalize as far down as you can go. This is as far down as you can go. The grand foyer is still a few floors down, but the transportalizer on that level is blocked by one of Grandma's impressive big game trophies, and you just don't think she would cotton to someone moving it. Speaking of which, here are some of her trophies now. She has a million of these ghastly things. You really dislike them. Jude, proceed. You hop down a level. Grandmom also likes to accumulate valiant knights from her travels. These are pretty cool, you guess. Oh yeah, how could you forget about her stash of decrepit mummies? God, you hate these things. This is your grandmother's collection of what she refers to as her handsome. No well-groomed gentleman will be fit for her collection unless his portrait has spent at least 20 years bleaching in the front window of a barber shop, a sort of establishment she's plundered no less frequently than ancient tombs. You guess they were sort of like your brothers while growing up, and you were always encouraged to look up to them. They're all awfully handsome gentlemen, you suppose, but it was always hard to get as excited about them as Grandma. Jude, study hard and keep your rifle at the ready. When adventure summons, I know you will rise to the task and take your rightful place among the sons of Eclectica. The old coot sure is a bag of wind. Jude, complete your descent. You reach the ground level. This is the stupid thing blocking the transportalizer. It is unspeakably hideous. Down the southeast hall is the grand foyer. You'll have to cross it to leave the house. Looks like someone's pestering you, even though you thought you logged off?
Hi again, idiot.
Oh no.
I guess today is finally the day you fuck everything up.
Ugh.
Is there nothing I can do to change your mind?
You can leave me alone. How can you even be talking to me after I blocked you? And after I logged out?
You don't get that I am better and smarter than you in every way forever. You don't get that because you are incredibly stupid.
I get that you're a jerk and you should shut up. Goodbye, you jerk.
Ross, look at that kiosk. Looks like a mapping of each hub's index. It appears one of the hubs was recently unlocked. Ross, go to the center and do a goofy dance. At the center, you find a little stage that looks perfect for supporting a spectacularly silly dance. Or it would if standing on it didn't make you a little nervous, and also if that didn't sound like a retarded idea given the circumstances. It looks sort of like the various contraptions you've been deploying in Joan's house. You wonder what it does. Ross, attempt to plug laptop into nearby hub. Great, you just vaporized your dead cat. Oh well, ashes to ashes, you guess. There's got to be a better way to deal with this lousy tree. Ross, examine fetch modus. Looks like you can choose between picking leaves or awkwardly uprooting the whole tree as you've been doing. You select a leaf. You also turn on auto balance, since its consequences can be a little mystifying sometimes. You gather up all your items again in an order that places your laptop in a conveniently accessible leaf. You're not sure why you didn't do this a lot sooner. Kind of a funny looking tree now, but your concern for structural elegance is at an all-time low. Ross, find the unlocked hub. As long as you're gonna plug in your computer, you might as well find that hub. Here it is, hub SN Lab 0413. It is unlocked and thus removable from the grid. You suspect this was the same beacon transmitting the unsecured signal you were using earlier. You pick the laptop leaf from the tree. You plug your laptop into the hub, then captcha log the hub and then the laptop. There must be a better place around here to set up your computer. This huge grid of electronics is sort of uninviting. You look around. Hey, what's that? It's another one of these ominous countdowns. You didn't notice it when you first entered the lab about a minute ago. It looks like this one may have been ticking for years. Whatever it's ticking down to, there isn't much time. You can only hope that when you turn on your computer again, there will be a connection invitation from one Miss Strider. Again, in the future, another timer winds down. Sideways. Danny, abscond. It keeps happening! What does? You don't have time to humor every random thought that pops into your head. The clock is ticking. Ross, look around for anything else of importance. This looks like something of importance. It appears to be Skynet's primary session terminal, monitoring a great number of SPURB sessions in the northeast United States and parts of Canada. Upon further investigation, you draw some logical conclusions. It looks like each session consists of an IP address and a physical location. The colored dots on the map appear to be meteor impact sites. It seems each session corresponds with a meteor, but not all meteors have sessions. The color of the dot appears to indicate the status of the meteor's ascent. The red dots indicate meteors that have already landed. Yellow dots are imminent collisions. Green will impact later, and blue will take the longest to touch down. You use the panel to center on your present location and zoom in. Surrounding the lab are, of course, the hundreds of smaller meteors that have been raining down steadily throughout the evening. Most of these meteorites have either landed already or will shortly. Centered over the lab is a significantly larger imminent collision. You can't say precisely how imminent, but you could certainly take an educated stab at it. Just southwest of the lab, centered suspiciously near the location of your house, is an even larger looming collision, though this one appears slightly less imminent. The terminal looks like it can monitor any meteor or session around the world. Search filters can be applied as well, restricting results based on size, time of impact, location, and so on. You zoom way out and narrow the search based on size. The two at the top of the list appear to be the biggest by far. You examine only their coordinates. The second biggest is centered over a US city. The biggest by a landslide is, luckily for the Earth you suppose, way out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Ross, turn on your laptop and check on Joan. You plug the laptop into the hub again and turn it on. It is now powered and connected to the wireless signal the hub is broadcasting. Your SPURB session reconnects. No sign of Joan here. You wonder why the house is shaking. Last time you saw her, she was on one of the roof platforms. You will have to navigate via the SPURB interface to find her.
Good work, Joan.
Oh hey, you're back.
For now. I'll have to leave again shortly. It looks like there's another large meteor headed for my present location.
Oh, so you mean Danny connected with you?
Not yet. I'll explain later, but I think I've determined that activating the timer in the game is not directly responsible for summoning a meteor to your locations. The countdown seems to merely exist as a kind of warning to the player, as well as a strange coincidence.
Okay. I don't really think I get it. Is this relevant?
Probably not at the moment, and certainly not to you. I have to go.
Okay, later.
P.S. Try not to waste too much of that grist while I'm gone.